This is a message for Christian women, women that say they believe in the Bible. It's just a couple days until Christmas, and it's not too late to repent and just not do it. When Yah first woke me up, it was back in 2018. It was actually today, December 22nd, 2018. And I had a supernatural experience that Yah took me through over the course of about a week. The year prior was like, it's a long story. I'm not going to get into my testimony about it, but when I woke up on December 22nd, I started to come into all kinds of truth that he was putting into me, and I ended up not even decorating my tree. Like, I hadn't decorated it yet. We just had it. We had it there. But I had such a bad migraine like the week before this, and so it wasn't dealing with it or doing anything. So I ended up not decorating my tree. It's almost like he pulled the desire to do Christmas out of me, even though I didn't know that's what was happening, because I wasn't a believer. I wasn't a Bible believer. I didn't know the Bible. Like, I knew some scriptures just from, the past. Like, I knew little scriptures, or, but I didn't know the Bible at all. And it's like he took the desire to want to partake in this practice out of me, but I was also going through like this crazy, it's hard to explain. I just didn't care. I cared about nothing except for the fact that Yah was downloading all of this stuff inside of me, and I could care less about what was taking place for Christmas. I was also feeling a lot of heavy things as well, like just the pain of the world, and the pain of like his mother, the Messiah's mother, and like when they murdered him, like I could feel her heart, and I wept for like the whole week. I was weeping for days on end, on top of the connection to Yah, and just feeling like it was like how it was supposed to always be. And my point is, when it comes to just the Christmas stuff, it's all covetousness, it's all vanity, it's all bullshit, and it's idolatry, because Christians, you Christian women are putting up the tree and decorating it, and saying it's, because of the birth of your Messiah. Granted, there's many other demigods that were born on December 25th. And so you could say that, yeah, Jesus was born on December 25th because Jesus is Baal. So the true Messiah was born in the spring. So why are you partaking in this pagan ritual on December 25th and saying that it's for God and for your Messiah, when it really has nothing to do with that? And it teaches our kids to covet after things of this world. Like, that's all that it is. It's vanity, it's idolatry, it's covetousness, it's it's I didn't care about it at all that week. It's been 8 years to the day. But I also didn't know the Bible. And so after, when I was trying to tell Christians about what I was seeing and experiencing, they just thought I was crazy. I was kind of crazy at that point, because Yah was giving me all kinds of truth and I just had no idea. It was like puzzle pieces just flying at me. that I didn't fully understand until I found my brothers and sisters at Straight as the Gate. So, and now it's all coming together, and I'm actually learning that the Bible did have stuff in it that he was trying to show me. I just didn't know it then because I grew up just a wicked sinner and like atheist, agnostic. Like I always wondered about the idea of God, but yeah. But yeah, it's not too late to just repent from Christmas, not partake in it. Read Jeremiah 10. It tells you that, one cuts a tree and brings it in and decorates it with silver and gold. It talks about, it needs to be, reborn. So basically, if you're celebrating Christmas, you're not reborn. Like, you're still partaking in the ways of the world, and you're coveting after, the ways of the world. And it says, learn not the ways of the heathen. So if you are doing these things, then you're a heathen, but you're claiming to be a believer in God and a believer of the Bible. But the Bible tells you all over you're not supposed to do those things. So, yeah. Just thinking. What's crazy is that after I went through that, when the next year came around for Christmas, I really didn't care at all. But we had just moved into a new house, and my mother-in-law, who loves Jesus and loves Christmas, said, you have to have a tree. Like, you have to have a tree. I really could give two shits about it. I didn't care. Y'all already took, like, the desire to want to do Christmas for my kids, like, out of me. I actually would get really stressed out around those times a year. But I just let her get a tree and put it in my house. I let her decorate it, and I let her do all of it because I just didn't care. But I also didn't know that I didn't know it was sin. And so a few years went by, and it wasn't until November of 2024 that I started to feel like heavily convicted about the holidays, and I just didn't know why. Like, I always knew that, like, Yah found me, my life was changed dramatically, like I became a completely different person, but I started to feel like really convicted about the holidays, and my husband was like really supportive with me kind of saying, I don't know if we should be doing these things. Kitty, go. And so we just made the decision to not partake in the holidays. And then all of a sudden I found my sister Meg's video, Jesus is Baal, and it brought tons of like things back to my mind that Yah had shown me when I went through my episode, as my family and I call it, back in 2018. And everything that my brothers and sisters talk about, Yah showed it to me. It's all in the Bible. I just didn't know it at that time. And so it's hugely important that you repent from partaking in these pagan rituals. They're rooted in child sacrifice. They have nothing to do with God. You are spiritually worshiping other gods and saying that you're doing it for your Messiah. Like, you cannot mix the holy with the profane. You cannot make what's unclean clean. The Bible tells you all over not to do these things. And yeah, it's not too late to repent and just throw the tree out. Don't do it. Tell your kids that it's not of God, because it's not. So yeah, repent, keep the 10 Commandments, eat biblically clean, and praise Yah.